Hello, I'm Andy Bramhill, and here I'm live on another broadcast, I hope. So today the subject of the chat that I'm going to give is decision making with the runes. Okay, so hang on, let me try and turn this camera. There we go, here I am. Sorry, decision making with the runes, that's what we're going to talk about today. So basically, why do people do rune readings in the first place? Well, mostly it's to get the answer to some sort of question, obviously. But when you get a rune reading, I mean a proper, well done one, it acts more as a sort of psychological session, really, more than anything else, because the runes, we cast the runes and you'll be able to see what's happening in your own life, and the runes reflect the energies that are going on in your own life. So what you're seeing is like a reflection of your own life, and you're seeing what's happening from a different perspective, from a different point of view, which can be very enlightening and can really help you sometimes. So when we cast the runes, we're able to see throughout the reading, we're able to see what's going on in your life at the moment. Now you might think, well, I already know what's going on in my life. But when you see it from a different perspective, it makes a lot more sense, okay? So you see the certain energies, certain key energies that are happening in your life, and you think, okay, that's happening. Then we see certain key energies that can't be moved. Well, this is happening, and I can do something to change that, but this is happening, and I can't do anything to change that. So I can just accept it and work around it, or I can carry on trying to push against it, which isn't going to get me anywhere. So this is how we make our decisions. And we then get a possible or several possible futures. Now, the whole idea about seeing the future in the runes, and it goes the same for tarot cards and any other divination method that you're using, as I keep saying, and excuse the pun, it's not set in stone. Okay, so we all have complete free will. We're always able to change and to decide anew every day, every moment, what we're going to do. So when the runes or the cards or whatever show us a possible future, this is what will happen if we don't do anything to change it. This is the probable outcome if we don't change anything. Now, if we don't like that outcome, if we don't like what's happening, what's foreseen, as it were, if we don't like it, then we are empowered to have a look at the reading, have a look at all that's going on around us, have a look at these energies and decide, well, if I continue on as I'm continuing on, this is going to happen, obviously. So I'm going to change something. If I change something here in the present, then maybe in the future, this future that I can see which I don't want to happen will not happen. Okay? So it's a sort of wake-up call, really. On the other hand, you might like very much the future that you're seeing there, and you might think, well, this is good, this is where I want to go. In that case, you will carry on along the same lines that you're going at the moment, and you'll persist along the same path that you're on, and eventually you'll get there to what this probable future that you do find attractive. Okay, so that's how we normally do the runes. And I was talking in a group that I'm in yesterday, and there was a lot of people saying, well, why don't you do the runes for decision making, because these were all business people. And yeah, okay, I can see the attraction to that. The runes can help us with making decisions, and they do in fact help with making decisions. So when you want to make a decision, simply ask the question from the runes, well, shall I do this? Shall I do that? Which would be better off for me? And the runes hopefully will give us some insight into that. Okay, so that's basically how we do decision making with the runes. Now, I've got a couple of people who asked me questions, so I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to address these questions. Okay, just so you can get an idea as to how this decision making works with the runes. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you can see the cloth in front of me now. So, here we go. Now, first question comes from John. He wanted to know if he is thinking about investing in online marketing, and he doesn't know whether to invest in online marketing or to stay with the traditional methods of marketing which he knows and is familiar with. So he's wondering whether to change his marketing allocation for his small business. Okay, so we're going to ask the runes about John's business, especially about the marketing side of it. And so his question is if he should invest, if he would be better off investing on online marketing or sticking with what he knows. Okay, and these are the runes that came out. Okay, so just 3 runes popped out today. I don't know if you can see that properly. Let's try and... There we go. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Slightly better. So the first rune is Othala. Okay, this is the home rune. This is what's happening now. Okay, now the 2 runes, these runes in this case are representing the future, and they're both hidden. Right, so what's hidden is Kenaz, the light, and Bethro, the luck. Okay, light and to shorten the meaning drastically, luck. Now these are hidden, meaning that he can't really see what's happening, what's going to happen, which is why he asked about the decision. Sometimes you can, it's obvious what's going to happen in the future, but this future was sort of, it's a bit of a mystery to him. He doesn't really know where to turn. So home, he's thinking about his home, his business, his because this business is obviously supports him in his home and his family. And the runes are saying to shed light on the matter, and that whatever he does, he will have fortune with it. So this to me would say that it would pay him to venture out into this online marketing, or at least to try it, to shed light upon the idea, as he will have luck with this at first. Okay, now whether or not he can use it as a sustainable method of marketing, I don't know. In fact, we could take a few more runes out to ask how that would be in the future. And it will be, in fact, be a seed for the future. This is the seed rune. Okay, Ingwas. This is about planting a seed, embryonic, and flow. This is water, going with the flow. So, this would be a very good gateway to get into using the online marketing as opposed to the traditional methods that he has been using. So, go for it, John. Okay, so I have another question here from Jenny, and Jenny asks if she should leave her boyfriend or not. Well, do you want to leave your boyfriend, Jenny? This is the question. The runes can't really say if you should leave your boyfriend or not. This is completely a matter for you. What was that? I just saw something strange on the camera there. Well, yeah, this is a complete question for you, Jenny. So you're the only one that can decide that. We can ask the runes about your situation with your boyfriend, see if that will help you make the decision. But the runes will not make that decision for you. Okay, so I'm going to ask if the runes, if they could tell us about the situation between Jenny and her boyfriend. Okay, a few more runes have come out this time. Yeah, okay, present. It's frozen. This is ice, Isas. It's frozen. The near future, stuff that's influencing the present, is hidden. What's hidden? Right. Okay. Well, as I mentioned in one of my videos before, I'm actually using this blank rune, which is it's not a traditional it's not a traditional rune as far as the runes go. It was introduced in the 60s, I think, by Ralph Blum. But being as I created my own runes, I crafted my own runes, then I put the energy of the gods, of the energies of the runes into each piece as I made them. I've given this a significance. I've given this a meaning, and in this meaning means expect the unexpected. It's when something completely unknown happens. Okay, so that's the unknown. Expect the unknown. It wasn't hidden at all. It was actually in plain sight. It's just that you can't see it because it's unknown. And this is the end of a cycle. This means the end of a cycle. Okay, so that was hidden, and it's frozen, and it's the end of a cycle. So it does look like the end of a relationship here. Okay, but everything that is frozen will eventually have movement. So when the springtime comes, the ice will melt, and the water will start to flow, and things will start to get easier. Then there is mankind. Okay, this is mankind. This is uniqueness. So I think after a short period, which might even be springtime, this relationship will sort of fizzle itself out naturally, and then Jenny will come into her own, and she'll start becoming unique, becoming change of personality, change of motivation, I suppose, change of direction. And this is the seed rune again, which came up in the last reading. So this is like new beginnings for her. This is a complete change of heart, change of mind, new beginnings with the old relationship now in the past. So, should you leave your relationship or not? Well, I can't say. If you want to continue it, then you should do something to change it, because it's getting a bit stale at the moment. It's coming to the end of a cycle, and you know it. So it's there's not much of a choice to make there, because you seem to sort of know that it's already finished. But there you have it. Okay, I hope this helped and doesn't confuse things. When the next season comes, which will probably be after the springtime, or at springtime, then you will start to come into your own, and you'll start to look at things afresh and have new beginnings. Right, that was the reading for Jenny's decision. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this rune. I hope you enjoyed this video, this broadcast on decision making with the runes. Okay. I'd like to say that my rune course, 28 Days to Rune Mastery, is now open, and you can get to that by going to runereaders.com. That's runereaders.com. Okay, and sign up for the mailing list, or have a look at the sales page, which is on the second page, second menu that you get to. I hope you enjoy it, and I shall be doing another live shortly. I don't know if I'll be doing one tomorrow or the day after. And of course, at the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I shall be doing the energies for the week. Okay? Well, it's been nice doing the live. Nice talking to you. And I'll see you again shortly. Bye now.